You're listening to Rubble and Ruin, Welcome to the End, a dystopian zombie story told in 12 parts. Written by Jarrett Rush and produced by SciFi Serials.com. Part 12. The fires have burned for hours. Caroline fed her barrel the last of her items a while ago, but there's still a pile in front of mine. Walter had a lot of stuff. The flames aren't punching up a dozen feet like they were earlier, but they are still impressive. Caroline is sitting in my chair. I was going to burn it, but I can't bring myself to tear it down into parts that will fit in the barrel, so I'll leave it. Plus, there's no reason that two of us should have to sit on a plastic milk crate tonight. We haven't said much, just watched the fires burn. I love this, I say. What? She asks. I point at the flames jumping from the barrels. The fires. I love watching them. You sure you don't have a problem? Watching the flames dance, play in and out of each other, is mesmerizing. I guess. She shifts onto her side, nearly laying in the seat. I used to do this for hours when I was traveling and writing. You're in the back part of some mountain town and can't speak the language, so you wind up around a fire with someone who's befriended you. And since you can't really say anything to each other, you just watch the flames. We sit in silence again for a moment. Tell me more about Europe, Caroline says, since I'll probably never get to go. I tell her how everything is old in all the best ways. Not old like things get old in the United States. Not old and degraded, but old and elegant. And how it's just normal for everyone there. We go and we marvel at how everything looks so classic, so storybook. But for them, that's life. It's just how the world is. Not true of all of Europe, of course. I tell her about the glassy and shiny parts of places like London, and how when in the right space and with the right people, you can feel like you're living in tomorrow. Then I tell her about New York City, and the crackle of life that seems to exist there all the time. It can be the middle of the night, and there's an energy to the city that keeps you awake and spurs you on. She's smiling. You'll see, I tell her as I finish. You'll go to all those places and experience them for yourself. No, Mac, I won't. Those places don't exist anymore. They're still there. You can still go. A place is its people as much as its locations. Even if every building were still standing, the people are different now. We all are. Maybe, for now. But we'll come back. I have to believe that. Otherwise, what's the point of going to Oklahoma? If I've given up and can't find the hope, then I might as well stay here and wait for the wailers to overwhelm me. Plus, I say, I don't think you believe that. What? That we're all irreparably broken? I absolutely do. No, you don't. You're hurting, and it's fine. Take as much time as you need to recover. No one can rush that. But when you do recover, you're coming back to the girl I first met who was all smiles and rainbows. She shakes her head. Gag. I smile because she doesn't even realize that she's already started her journey back. You can watch these fires, she says, but I'm going to sleep. I want to be up early and on the road north. If you're coming with me, you better be up. Yes, Mom. She punches me on the shoulder as she passes. I stay up for a bit longer and continue to feed Walter's stuff into the barrel. The flames are warm and it's nice. It's like a blanket. I take over my chair and lean it far back. I try to drink in how good this feels. The soft leather, the overstuffed cushions, the warm air that swallowed me up. I know that this is the last time that I'll get this feeling. It's comfortable. It's familiar. Tomorrow I'm going to have to fight for anything even close to this, so I let myself drift off to a satisfying sleep. The fires have died, and it's the chill that wakes me. The sun is coming up to my right, and it's throwing a glow on what's left of downtown. It's a beautiful destruction that I'm going to miss. I'm excited and getting the anxious butterflies that I used to get before I set out on another month away from home. New faces, new places, the thrill of the unknown. I know that where we're headed isn't new. It's far from unknown. But we haven't seen it since everything fell apart. I wake Caroline with a shake to her shoulder, and she rolls to her back. Is it morning already? She asks. It is, and you're getting up late. You have us any breakfast? I whipped up something over the last of the fires. Caroline's face lights up for a moment. Really? No, not really, but that was too easy. I hate you. Get your gear. Let's get out of here. I'd spent the last hour or so balancing everything in my pack so it sits comfortable on my back. Gear's been ready since yesterday. Just give me a few minutes. She points a thumb over her shoulder toward our little graveyard. Take all the time. She turns before I can finish. I sit back in my chair and give her whatever time she needs. I'm making a mental map in my head, laying out my route north. I'm following Caroline to McKinney. That much is for sure. I am assuming that we'll take Central Expressway. It's a straight shot that will also take me into Oklahoma. The roadway should be mostly clear. My only concern is what we do at night. They sunk the highway years ago for reasons that I don't understand, but that makes us sitting ducks once the sun goes down, in a narrow cavern with high walls on either side. So we'll need to climb out early enough to make sure we have light to find a place to camp for the evening. That feels like a good enough plan for now, and I look back to see Caroline approaching. Her eyes are red, her cheeks are wet. She pulls her pack up and slips it over her shoulders in one smooth motion. Let's go, she says as she passes. I'm ready to get out of here. I follow her, taking a few quick steps to catch up. We pass the barrels. They are still warm.